watching the Green Girls TV. Hello. So here we are with Sophie. We're at the Green Girls Gala event for Christmas and the holidays.
I started Start in the Streets during my senior year of high school, and it's basically an organization to raise money to get filters to put in storm drains so that trash doesn't flow into the ocean. And what we do is we sell shirts that say Start in the Streets on the front, and they have a fish skeleton on the back, and they're $10 each. And for every 300 shirts we sell, we get to install one storm drain.
How can people find out more or get a shirt? Do you have a website?
Yeah, we have a website. It's startinthestreets.com, and you can order the shirts online. We send them directly to you with a personal thank you note from me.
A few months later, Rochelle Begley was in my house, and she was talking about her new book that came out. You might know her, she's Ed Begley's wife. And she was talking about this book that just came out, and she had written about my children. And just then, as she was saying this, Nikos walks in, and she goes, yeah, I wrote about your kids and how they were poisoned by environmental toxins. And because of it, they're on the autistic spectrum. And I was mortified, and I tried to quiet her down, and Nico said, I was like, Rochelle, they don't know. And Nico said, well, of course I know, Mom. I remember what happened. And what happened was, when I was pregnant with my second son, and Nikos wasn't even 2 years old, the EPA showed up at my door in West Hollywood and told me I had to evacuate because the dry cleaners across the alley was putting out illegal amounts of percaethylene, and that my children would have neurological disorders. And guess what? They do. And Nico said to Rochelle, he goes, it's okay. Why do you think I care so much about the air we breathe? Why do you think I made that commercial, Mom? Because we're mutants. My brother and I were poisoned, and we're mutants because of it. And that's why I made that commercial. So, I think it's really important for people to start understanding that it's not just about global warming, it's not just about the polar bears that we're seeing in the Coca-Cola commercials at Christmas. It's about us. It's about the raise in autism. 1 in 59 boys have been diagnosed with autism. People have Alzheimer's, cancer, all these things that we're suffering from because of what is in our water, in our air, in our food. We need to listen to that and realize it's not political. It's about humanity. It's about peace on earth, goodwill towards men. Merry Christmas.
So here I am with my fellow actress, Brittany, and she's telling me a lot of interesting stuff. Just like many other people, she met Apple at events, and Apple definitely gets around, and she meets people, and she like calls everyone, right?
She does, yeah.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, I first met Apple at actually last year at a Christmas event last year. I think it's called the Women's Club in Hollywood, and I remember I brought a Barbie toy and put it under the tree for a child, and I met Apple there, and she told me about the Green Girls, and of course anything that's green I'm definitely in support of, and Apple's awesome. So we just I guess we became friends, and we've stayed in contact. I see her at events, and once I knew she was having her own event, I was really excited to be able to come and support it.
Also, I want to say that you just premiered in the new show with Ray Romano.
Yeah, Men of a Certain Age. It premiered on Monday night on TNT. God, so sad. I should know if my
You're
network.
like, all my different series, let me know.
Let me remember who's paying me. But yeah, our ratings were really awesome, and we got our ratings were #1 for new cable show of 2009.
You played the daughter in there.
And I play Ray Romano's daughter.
Okay, awesome. I'll check that out.
Yeah, I know, it's really good.
It's got to be 100 miles per gallon, at least 100 miles per gallon. That's what has to be mandated by the government, and we should be willing and able to make it happen. That's the scale of the solution that we need. It has to affect every building in America. It has to affect every power plant, every vehicle of transportation. We have to create this technology, and then we have to export this technology around the world. 350.org is an organization based on the principle that is now embraced by our leading scientists, that in fact it's not enough anymore to cut back on the amount of carbon dioxide we're putting in the atmosphere. We are now at 384 parts per million carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. What these folks are saying is, we got to go back to 350. We have to turn it back, so that we have to not only stop using fossil fuels, but we have to figure out immediately ways to pull carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere. That means planting billions of trees. It means other forms of technology that can pull carbon dioxide out. I urge you to, especially here in Los Angeles, what we can most offer is a message. And that's what I urge you to do, is to go out and make people tell the truth about what's got to happen, what we've got to do. The challenge before us is so immense, and we have no time to do it. We don't have till 2050. We maybe have till 2015 or 2020.
So I'm with Nicole Hansen. She just got here to the party. She knows Apple from Green Girls, so she's going to tell me all about it.
I met Apple actually at an event that I was throwing a few months ago with the Entrepreneurs Organization to raise awareness about renewable energy. So I had planned that event with EO, and we met there, and she was one of the sponsors. So, and then
She's everywhere.
Yeah, she's everywhere.
That's how I met her, one of the events too.
yeah, and then I saw her at the EMA Awards. And the way that I got into all of this was I have a 10-year-old son who directed and wrote a global warming PSA called Save It that ended up being a One Sky campaign, and eventually Greenpeace and Global Green and EMA all put their logos on it as well, and it's on Weinstein Home Video, and it was shown during the presidential debates as well.
That is impressive, like out of this world. I keep meeting all these impressive people today, and that is really just, you must be so proud.
I am very proud because my son, wrote it and directed it, and my younger son actually starred in it. So.
And your younger son is what, like 5?
Yeah, no, he's 10 now. My older son is 12. Nikos is 12, and Dimitri's 10.
Okay, wow, that's just an incredible mom. She made 2 amazing kids. Well, thank you for coming to the Green Girls Holiday Party, and welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.